Everyone, welcome in this new tutorial here on mingheyt. So everyone, and welcome. Here we are on After Effects 2023. So the first thing you will see when you open a new After Effects project is this. The first thing we want to do is to create a new composition. But first of all, we need to save the file. So like save as, so like this, and we will just save it like tutorial, like this. So now that we saved the project, we will do a new composition. So I have a preset for the composition. I have not a preset for the composition. So my settings for the composition are this. Exactly like this, and we can save it. So you can press this to save the composition settings. So for example, mingheyt, or for example TikTok or YouTube or whatever you want. So I just saved it like TikTok because we want to do I want to save like TikTok because like shorts, like YouTube shorts or Instagram reels are same thing for me. So these are the settings that I use for my YouTube shorts videos. The pixel aspect ratio, we will leave square pixels. Frame rate is very important to 60. So the resolution to full, and this is the duration of the video, how long you think your video will be. Don't worry, you can change this later. So we will just do like 30. We can do like this, be 30 seconds. It should be 30 seconds. So we have our composition, and so now we will import the clips. So we're gonna go on project, right click and import. You can, and then file. You can use also Control and I import. So for example, videos, this, import like this, and we have all the clips. The first thing we want to do, import these clips on the timeline. So select the clip and just simply drag it on the layer like this. So okay, probably it's not 30 seconds but 30 minutes. So change it like this. Okay, that should be better. I will edit a Daniel Ricciardo edit. So like this, with as you can see, it's not fitting all the composition, but we want to do that. So right click, transform, and fit to comp to comp 8. Sorry. So you can use also this shortcut if you want, and it's fit right now. You can see it's fit. So now obviously we want to cut whenever we want. Like we scroll, so like this. So I will leave just quarter for this because in the edit it's not very important to use full. Better to use quarter to preserve the performance of the computer. For the other effects, we'll use quarter to maximize the this, and to do like here, and you can simply press Ctrl Shift and D to cut. We're gonna delete this, then we can here have our clip. So as you can see, clips doesn't really fit very so is aligned to the center, you know, but we don't want one of that. So we'll just press P on our keyboard and let's drag this all the way to fit to our preferences, like that. For example, now it's centered and now it's beautiful. I'm gonna cut when we want to cut it by pressing again Ctrl Shift and D. So like that. We want to import the other clips obviously, but first we will import the music. So we'll do the same thing as before, right click, import file, and this time we'll do music. This time is music that I've selected, so we will drag into layer. For example, if the audio is too high, you can just go on audio and decrease it and increase maybe this. Now that I like the audio, you will see the difference, you will hear the difference too. It's not loud enough, just do this and we'll see. Just do some adjustments. This. Very big difference between the audios. It's really I can do better than that. I don't really know why it's like this. But then we want to add our clips. No. When we want the edit to start, example like this, we want to do Ctrl Shift and D. We can drag it right here, for example. And so we wanna right click, keyframe assistant, convert audio to keyframes, and we have the audio into keyframes. So we'll just like this, effects, both channels, and slider, and then we'll press this to bring up the graphics, graph editor. So for example, we can see all this graph, and so we can just add a marker when there is a bit, so like this, do just like this. So we wanna very simple, you know. So once we've done for all the clips, we can close the graph editor, and you can see that we have the markers. And we will just zoom out a bit, and now we can go to the marker time, press right click on our mouse and go to marker time, and we will drag our scene pack that you can find on my store, that is in the description. Very high quality scene packs like this of Daniel Ricciardo. So again, right click, transform and fit to comp A like this. We wanna just go on our keyframe, double click on this clip, and we wanna select the clip that we want. This. For example, not this but the other, I think would be very good for this edit, like this. And when you have the clip, you need to click this, set the end point to the current time like this, and go to the end of the clip, Ctrl Shift and D, and you're gonna repeat the same thing for all the clips, for all the markers. This should be fine. We want to hear when there is a bit, so like So we want to have just one more clip like this, because then we will repeat the same clips twice, like that. So like this is a very good clip, like that. Where is that clip? Yeah, it's like that, not like that. This. I just go like this. Fit it. This. So this should be fine. So once you did that, you simply double click on comp 1. This is our comp. That is the edit for the moment. Then we will repeat all these clips twice. So in this. So once you did that, we want to pre-compose all the clips. So in every clips, right click, pre-compose. Now select move all attributes into the new composition, and also click this check mark, adjust composition, duration, the time spent to selected layers, and press OK. And you see it's like brown, and we want to do this pink for all the clips, and you can simply press Ctrl Shift and Z. I want to do for all. Okay, so once you did that, we can add the first effect. We can just go on effects and preset and search for Twixtor. So like Twixtor is, so we're gonna go Twixtor Pro for today. We'll just use this like this and fit to 60 frames, and we want just do so these contrast, edge and chance, show weight, blur, and all the settings. So copy all my settings in this, and then to the very beginning of the clip we want to press this block, and set the speed to 200. Zoom in a bit. Press U to see the keyframes. Move a bit ahead and set it to 60. Maybe here to 60. We're just gonna go here and set to 60 again. Not working. Okay, so we'll go to the very end of the clip. We're gonna do 200 and here 60 again. Once you did that, select all the keyframes, keyframe assistant, and then easy ease. You can press F9 on your keyboard if you prefer. So now we will edit the graphic because, you know, it's better. Look at that, for example, showing the better. It's a bit of slow motion, you know, but we want to make it smoother, so we just edit these graphs. So just do like zoom in a bit like that. I'll do this much smoother. That. So it's simply gonna go like that, and it's a bit smoother, for example. So once you did that, close the graph editor and copy this. So select this, through Pro. We just Ctrl C and Ctrl V to all the clips. Just gonna here and press Ctrl and V, bring with U, press U to bring up the keyframes like that, and then select it all, go to the next keyframe, press Alt and bring this like this for all the clip. We're gonna repeat the same process for all the clips. Once you did that, I really suggest you to sometimes save the project, because you know, if sometimes maybe it can crash After Effects, and if you didn't crash and if you didn't save the project, you will lost all the work. So once we did that, we have to add shakes, obviously, like these. I have some animation for the shakes, some presets. So I have my shake I use for my edits. You can find it on my store. Link is in the description. I'm running a huge sale on the shop, so like this, just adjust this. It's very simple, guys. When you have preset, just install it and you'll have the shake that I use for my edits, like that. Good. And now, as before, we have to copy all the settings, so like this. You can see the settings now of my shakes, so you can just copy it, but it's not the same I use for my edits. You know, it's not same. Times there are a lot of good products on my store. I really suggest you to have a look. Want to really really you know, do much better edits in After Effects. So if you want to have After Effects lifetime for only €5, check my store as well. I have it as well. It's a very good offer and running a huge sale, you know. So it's very important for you to have a look. Links are in the description, obviously. So we have almost finished. Ctrl V again. This V again. So it's setting me like automatic. This guy's last keyframe. Good, so end of the clip. So Alt Alt in this case is, and just bring it like that. Ctrl V again for last time. U again. If it good, okay. Ctrl S again. I will suggest you to do this. A lot of time, not lost your project, obviously. And we have shakes for all the clips. Very lovely shake. So once we did that, we can simply want to go on select all these clips and pre-compose that by pressing Ctrl Shift and C. Leave it like this and press OK. And now we will just do Ctrl C, just go right here, and Ctrl V. So we have just duplicated our animations. We're gonna zoom in a bit to see if it's aligned. It's aligned, so we can come out again. And at this point we can see the time 19:07. We're gonna go on composition settings, and we're gonna change it 19:07. Press OK. Now we have the very duration of our edit. So once we have done that, you might wondering why I didn't add the audios, because we want to export that clip obviously, and we're gonna enhance it in Topaz. Save it again, and then composition, add to render queue. So I suggest you maybe to leave like that. So output mode high quality, you know, and we will just do render, and when it's finished we will come to Topaz AI.
A few moments later.
So once you finish to export, we're gonna just open Topaz Video AI, just like that. We're gonna import our clip. For example, mine is this. Now what Topaz do is to enhance, to upscale our quality, the clip's quality. So I have my preset that is mingheyt TikTok, and you just wanna copy my settings. So enhancement on, you're gonna do progressive, I model Proteus, and this is to manual, and these are my settings: 50, 50, 35, reduce noise 25, de-halo 10, and anti-alias the blue -30, add noise obviously 0. And these are my export settings here in Topaz. Progress for this, and if you want the audio in the clips, you just wanna do copy, and you don't want it, go to none, but I want it, so just copy, export as. I will just rename Richardo tutorial like that, and it's exporting. So we need to wait Also that this is done, we're gonna back onto After Effects. Okay, so once it finished to export, we're gonna close stop as I press yes. We're gonna back here on After Effects. So once we did that, we can simply create a new composition, use the same settings, you know. We're gonna add own project and add, obviously, import our topaz file. So us is import. Gonna go on our new composition, simply do this. We have our clip now. Okay, so working with the audio, we're gonna just water right now. With it better, you know, the quality is a bit better right now. But now, first that we add our CC, we have to add the text. Obviously, we're gonna just go on this text, just press like this, gonna type whatever we want. So like gonna align this to the center like that. Gonna do position again, gonna change it like this. So now I'll simply gonna add a preset that I have for my text, that is this. I will show you the settings right now, so we will change the color right later. So we have bevel alpha to this very good text, you know. You can see that is a bit better, you know, it's a lot better. And these are my settings. You can copy, you can just copy them. Then we have deep glow, set it to radius 180, exposure to 0.6, and these are settings that, and also required for alpha, you have to check. And the final thing, very important, is drop shadow. So shadow color, obviously black, opacity to 100, direction to 135, distance to 10, softness to 30. These are my settings. So look at that without drop shadow and with drop shadow, and look at that without deep glow and with deep glow. So all these settings are very important. I really suggest you use them. So we're gonna change the color by double clicking on the text, and then this is the color. We can simply do like this. So also we will select this, but we want to do it blue. So Control Shift and D to cut it as well, and we can simply, and I'm a car mechanic. So we can change obviously these, but I'm gonna leave at 100. Also the distance like this, I'm gonna put like this. Also I want to center it, so you go on paragraph and center it, and also align. We're gonna put it on the center. We can also upscale like this text, the other, just like that a bit. And so we can also by adding these effects. It's not true. Can just use it like that. Simply use it. It's very simple right now, so maybe we want to upscale it a bit. Just leave this. We want to add a bit of this, like 3. Fine. Also, maybe we want to add this to white. And we have these effects, but we want maybe to do like that. Would be better, like that. I think this is how you can do on this type of text. We can just put 2 maybe. Better. I know you want to just to then Ricardo and I'm a car mechanic. But I liked I think was better before. That maybe, yeah, like that. I really like it. So we can also adjust this, I think. This 35 maybe. We will edit the animation now. So we're gonna like this. So we're gonna go on effects and presets, and we're gonna search fade upwards. Let's go on with what we will use today. So we're gonna press U on our keyboard to bring up the keyframes, and when it starts to talk, we can bit. When it starts to talk, we want to like here, add this keyframe. It's not really working. Oh, come on! Let's load. It needs to load a bit. Moment. So and so a keyframe where he ends to talk like this. It's not really working, but you can see. You can see. Cardo like this. Do like that. And do the same thing with I'm a car mechanic. That. That. This should be better. We want to save it. Load maybe the review. It's loading the review. As you can see, text now. The car mechanic. Maybe a bit more, like 40. So this is it. We added the the text as well, but we're gonna add just one more animation of the text, so like fade out. No, yeah, it's fade out slow. Is I'm gonna just start to do the clip, to the first clip. We're gonna select the keyframes, drag it like this to the in the middle, and drag it like this, and do the same thing second one like this. Press U, bring up the keyframes, gonna do the same thing, so this, gonna alt again, press Alt Alt, and we're gonna simply finish like that. We will have fade upwards, sorry, and then disappear. Maybe it's not the best thing to do it, so like this. Maybe it's a bit better. This is much better. Maybe we can just do like this. So Alt Alt again, and do like this. This. So you have to adjust obviously to your preferences, but it's pretty smooth right now. So first we finish this edit, we have to add obviously a good color correction. Really boost your edits. So the color correction that I suggest you is 9 color correction that are on my store. You can find on my page. You can find the link in the description. There are very good CC. So we'll just, so there are a lot of discounts as well. So I really suggest you to have a look to these CCs, because is the best way to grow up on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube Shorts. For example, I have it here, CC, and the CC I'm gonna use for this edit is mingheyt orange CC. I'll just say apply, and as you can see, I've added this 4K quality, but as you can see, the text is changing the color because we have to, this adjustment layer, we have to bring it back like this. So now we have only for the clips. So as you can see, the quality is really high with the top settings, and obviously it's quarter, but if we go to full, you can see that there is a lot of quality in the images, because the sharp pack that we are using is very good. It's 4K, that you can find on my store as well. Also the CC is very good, and the top settings as well. So as you can see, it's very high quality. So the last thing we're gonna do is to add our watermark, to not let people steal our edit. So we're gonna add a new text, just like that. Gonna, for example, for my channel, mingheyt_F1. What I usually do is to do like these at 85%. Also, obviously, the color will be white. Obviously, we're gonna press P on our keyboard. We're gonna drag it back all the way like this, align to the center. Again, a bit back. Maybe not a lot, like this. Scale as well. Scale a bit, but not a lot, so just like that. Now we're gonna, I have a preset for this as well. I have a lot of presets, you know. Obviously I will just add watermark text like this, and these are my settings for the watermark text. Only drop shadow, this opacity 100, direction 135 degrees, distance to 9, softness to 3. And the last thing we're gonna do to do, you know, a really watermark is to obviously right click, blending mode, and put it to overlay like that. We have it, you know. And we're gonna change the position, because you know there's text as well. For the best position, maybe we can maybe keep a bit this maybe it's a bit better, simply like this. Because now we have it our edit finished, almost finished. This is our edit. I think it's beautiful. You probably already saw that. This is how I edit, simply an edit on my channel for this new software that I'm using, After Effects. Hope you liked this tutorial. Now the last thing obviously we wanna do is to export this as well, so we're gonna just add to render queue and export this render. Obviously we forgot to, you know, go to full, because in the export settings, if you have quarter, will export to quarter, and if you have full, will export to full. So it's really important. Sorry if I haven't said it to you, like full for exporting. And I really suggest you to check this notify, because it might take a bit of time, a lot of time, and maybe you're playing some games, or you're doing some other stuff, maybe you're watching some YouTube videos, and when it's finished will notify you by a sound that you can recognize obviously, and you know the edit is ready. So you just come over again here on your file manager, and you will find the video. Like here we can change the name of the video. We're gonna add so like I'm a car mechanic tutorial, like that, and we're gonna just press on render, and job is done. You did your edit in After Effects. Let me know if this was useful. If you like this video, if you like this tutorial, please don't forget to leave a like and also subscribe to the channel. Guys, for this tutorial is all. Check all my presets on my page. The link is in the description, and as always, it's been a pleasure. Cheers.